Hello, Marcy Dixon. I am coming to you sharing how to prep your skin for 3D Seint foundation. So I will be using this later on my entire face, or you can check out a lot of different videos and find how to apply your 3D foundation, but very important to have your skin ready for the makeup properly. So I have very mature skin. I have very dry skin. So I love, love, love our Seint Creme. It's amazing. So I will show you how. It just push down on the pump and a little squirt comes out, and then you're going to apply it to your clean face. Now, a lot of times I'll apply this like 10 minutes or first thing in the morning prior to applying my makeup, okay? So just let it soak in a little bit. I always like to wait at least 10 minutes before I apply my makeup, okay? So this is just getting your face prepared for our 3D foundation. Now, the other thing to remember is you want to make sure that you check your ingredients and that anything that you're putting on your face prior to applying your 3D foundation, you do not want it to have any silicone in it. Silicone with cream just doesn't mix well, and it's not going to give you the staying power that you want, okay? So there is the cream applied to my face. Now, let's talk about a couple other tips and tricks. The other thing is maybe you have oily skin, so maybe you don't need to apply a moisturizer. Maybe you need to have your skin a little bit more, not dry per se, but just prepped better to apply your cream, okay? So if you have oily skin or even combination skin, you might want to use either the setting spray or any setting spray, but of course Seint has a great setting spray to prep your skin, or you might want to use a primer. Again, I like this primer. You can use any primer as long as it doesn't have silicone in it, all right? So first I'm going to demonstrate how you could prep your skin for the 3D foundation if you're choosing not to use cream with the setting spray. So I have our Perfector sponge here. It's damp, and I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to spritz it into my hand, just a couple spritzes. Then I'm going to take my Perfector sponge and just pounce it in and around and get the setting spray. And then I'm going to just tap, tap, tap and apply the setting spray to my face. So again, these are just tips and tricks on what to do to prep your face prior to applying your 3D Cream foundation from Seint. And I do not usually use setting spray or primer because my skin is so dry. The only time I would use setting spray would be maybe underneath my eyes, because I do use a color corrector under my eyes. I have a video about that. So kind of a color corrector concealer, and more mature skin, looser skin, more wrinkles and fine lines. So what I would do is with the setting spray, I would just tap, tap, tap underneath my eyes. And again, let that set in. And that way you're going to, your cream is going to set on top of your skin. And you can also if you feel like your cream is settling into your fine lines and wrinkles, you can just take your fingertip lightly and then just disperse it out as you want. Because now sometimes we're going to use a color corrector, which is like a concealer underneath our eyes or on areas of our face. We're going to do that lightly, and then we're going to apply our 3D Cream foundation over top. That's the only time we really like to encourage you to layer your makeup, because the whole idea with the 3D foundation is the 3 colors are going to create coverage and create your foundation, so you don't put layer upon layer upon layer, okay? So then the other thing you could do, now again, you're not going to probably do all 3 of these, the cream, the setting powder, or the primer. You're going to choose one of them, or maybe do a combination, all right? And what all of us will use is either a setting powder or setting spray or a powder at the end of your application of your 3D foundation. So if you want, you could put a primer, again, really important, non-silicone, and just tap, tap and apply it to your face. And again, give that time to settle in. You could even just apply it to areas of your face that tend to be more oily, and that will give that cream foundation a little bit better area to set on top of. The cream foundation is just a second skin. It feels lovely. It should not feel waxy. It should not feel tacky. One of the most common mistakes that we make when we first use a cream foundation is we use too much of it, right? So you want to use as little as possible, and you just want it to help you glow. And you can get light, medium, or full coverage if you want. But if you are using too much, if it's looking tacky, feeling greasy, looks waxy, then you've used too much, okay? So then you need to talk to your artist or talk to me, and I will help you with practicing less, using less and less and less. Now, I'm not gonna stop right there. The next thing I usually do to prep my skin prior to applying my 3D foundation is I get my brows ready, and I also line my lips with brow wax. Now, this is a well-loved, well-used tin of brow wax. I'm also going to make a short video on brow wax. This is what your brow wax is going to look like when it, whoops, oh, that's my gloss. This is, yay. I'm not sure where my brand new brow wax went, so we might touch brow wax later. This is my gloss, or our lip conditioner, and I put that on my lips before I apply my foundation. So I like to have my skin all prepped. So I will go ahead and apply my wax and show you how to use it. So I will take, again, our setting spray. So many uses. All of our products, it seems like, have multi-uses. So I'm going to take our setting spray, spritz a little bit in the tin. You don't have to use very much, but each time you use your brow wax, you're going to need to activate it again. So that means you're either going to use setting spray or some water to just get that brow wax loosened up. When, like I said, I'll find my tin and I will share that with you in a little while. But a little tip, hopefully this will register and you'll think back. When you do get your brow wax, you may think that there is no product in the tin because it's very clear and it looks like there's nothing in the tin, but there is. So once you activate it and put your brush, and this is the line brush that I'm using to get my brows placed, and once you activate it with some water or setting spray, the color will change and you'll be able to pick it up on the brush. But again, so many times it looks like there's nothing in there, but there is, I promise. It's happened to me before too, and I get lots of questions about that. So again, just getting the brow wax into my brows and getting them where I want them to go. One side is always different than the other. Brows are not twins, they're sisters, and like some of my ladies say, they're not even kin at all. So I'm going to also take the other end of the brow wax and I'm going to line my lips, because if you're a mature woman, you know that some of those lip and cheek color or lip colors will run into your fine lines and wrinkles that you have around your mouth. So this brow wax is going to create a barrier. It's clear. You can line your lips with a color if you want to, but it's going to create a barrier so that your lipstick is not going to run into your fine lines and wrinkles, and you're not going to look like a clown. Really, 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 really helpful tip. Okay, the other thing is you could use the multitasker brush, use that to line your lips, and then use the other end to apply your lip color. All right, so that's all I have for you as far as your getting ready, prepping your skin to apply your 3D foundation. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Make sure, I'm used to talking to people, so this is very strange being on a video and having no one talk back to me. So I hope you found this helpful. Make sure you subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Make sure you share and make sure you like and ask me questions as you go along. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.